Once you start to truly love yourself, you carry yourself a different way, and you stop tolerating things that you should have never tolerated from people. And no, it doesn't mean that you think you're better than the next person, but you're no longer letting people come in your life and misuse you or mistreat you or talk to you any kind of way. You're no longer letting people come in your life and treat you any kind of way, because now you're a woman or a man of standard. You have boundaries now. You truly love yourself. And if a person comes in your life and they're not okay with your boundaries that you have set in place, or they're not okay with giving you what you truly deserve, then have them move right along. Somebody will give you what you truly deserve.
Feeling indifferent when a situation ends is an act of self-love, in my opinion. When you've done all that you can do to make a situation work, to make a relationship work, even if it's platonic, romantic, whatever the relationship is, and you realize it's not going to work anymore, I immediately go into reflection mode. I acknowledge my wrongdoing, I acknowledge how I could have done better, and I blame that motherfucker for what they did to fuck shit up too. Instead of trying to distract myself from what happened and distract myself from that person, I reflect and I feel the emotions. It is not easy to feel indifferent, but there's something to be said about that person not having access to the new version of who you are. They had access to who you used to be, but once you put in enough work, you put in self-love, it's like, you don't have access to me. You cannot come around here. You'll find that you no longer feel hurt or upset with that person. You just don't feel anything for them because you've put in way too much to ever allow them to have access to you again. And it's not that I hate you. It's not that I'm angry with you. It's not that I feel like you're a shitty person. I don't feel anything because you're not for me. I learned that lesson and I'm proud of who I'm becoming, and I don't want you to have access to who I am now, because you didn't deserve to have access to who I was.
Nobody's gonna love you like you gotta love you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but take it from me. Nobody's going to love you like you are gonna and have to, will and can love yourself. Nobody. Now, I ain't saying this to be you. I ain't saying this to discourage you. I ain't saying this to be, like I said, I'm saying it because I care about you. I love you. I love me more, but I love you. And anybody that loves you is just going to tell you the truth. Nobody's going to love you the way you need to love you. I had this boyfriend a while ago. He was, like years ago. He was so raggedy. And it's always stuck with, it always stuck with me what he said to me. He said, P, love not going to love you. And that resonates more with me as an adult than it did as a young adult, a teen. Like, boy was spitting. Fucking raggedy ass, but he was spitting. Nobody's gonna love you the way you need to love yourself. And that's cool, bitch, because I don't need you to love me no way. But for those that don't know how to love themselves fully and have issues, Houston, we have a problem. But it's okay. The cool thing about it is you can always learn. You can always learn. You got to put that sauce back on you, baby. You got to put that spark back in your spirit. You got to put that light back in your eyes, okay? You got to start taking care of yourself. You got to start investing in yourself again. You got to start thinking about things that you might like, that you might see other people doing, that you like, ooh, that look cool. I always wanted to try that. You got to try it. That outfit that you see that girl in that look nice and you got to get it. You got to put it on. If you don't like the way you look at it, you got to get right. You got to get in the gym, baby. You got to work out. You got to do it up. Okay? Because nobody's going to love you like you. Nobody's going to treat you like you. Huh? And I had to learn that the hard way. Right? No matter what nobody says, nobody wants to sit there and have to take care of you. Build you up. You might get blessed. You might find somebody that really cares about you, and you hold on to them people. Because other people going to use you and abuse you and take everything that you got. They see you pouring that love into them, they're going to use it, juice it, eat it up. And then once they done, they're going to be done with you. I don't know who need to hear this, but you got to love you. You got to love you the way you want these other people to love you. Like, for real, F them. F them. They don't love you? Okay. Okay. And the coolest thing about it is, as soon as you start loving yourself, as soon as you start glowing up, guess who gonna come running back? They always do. So, just know that. Know that they're using you. And they're not gonna love you. They're just gonna use your love while you deny yourself for that love. They're gonna use your love that you're supposed to be giving yourself. They're gonna use it, abuse it, and leave you. So, I don't know who got here to take it from me. I know.
This is your friendly reminder that if you have to force it, let it go. If you have to beg for it, it's not for you. If you have to send paragraphs, you're doing the most. You have to start operating like you were that girl, okay? We're not out here begging, chasing, hoping, wishing, that all of that. We're not doing that. You need to teach people how to treat you. You need to show people that, yeah, we stand on business over here. And if you're not finna meet the standard, then you can go. In life, you'll never have to force what's for you. You'll never have to chase what's for you. Why? Because it's for you. If you have to start forcing stuff, if you got to start trying to manipulate situations so you can get an outcome that you want, is it really for you? Like, why would you even want that for yourself? When you truly think that you're worth a whole bunch, you're not going to be settling for scraps. You're not going to be settling for the bare minimum. You're not going to be settling just because. But if you think that you're worth bare minimum behavior, then that's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to see reflected in your life. That's why having self-love is so important, because when you truly love yourself, you're not going to accept just anything from anyone, because why would you? You don't need to. You really have to start believing that you are worth all that it is that you want. So I always say, don't force it. If it's for you, you won't have to force not a single thing. It will naturally occur. So if that's not happening.
So these are things that happen when you love yourself. So for one, when you love yourself, you actually take your time to heal. Healing becomes very important. Number two, when you love yourself, you forgive yourself for all the things that you've done. Number three, you make peace with your past. Number four, you let go of baggage. Those baggage ain't helping you anyways, and it makes you not love yourself even more. Number five, when you love yourself, you attract love from the universe. Number six, you leave people or situations behind that no longer serves you. Number seven, the way you speak to yourself and about yourself changes. Number eight, you become in alignment with the universal frequency. So everything begins to fall in place. Everything begins to work out for you. Number nine, when you love yourself, you are fully capable of loving someone else fully also. And number 10, when you love yourself, you become at peace with the universe, peace with yourself, peace with your circumstances. You just become peace, period.